here, the current chair for the Health and Social Justice Task Force, and I moved to the community of Saginaw approximately 3 years ago. Since migrating to this community, I've been invested in the growth of the organization and community through education and activism. I joined the Ezekiel project because they were an organization that I saw locally that not only talks about what should be done, but takes it to the level of action and goes further to get things done. Because today, I believe the only change we see is the change we pick up and do something about. Over the course of these 3 years, there has been a shift here, and we at the Ezekiel Project realize we cannot no longer look at civil rights of immigrants as just a local issue, but now it is also a national political issue that is affecting overall culture of our nation and its health. The Health and Social Justice Task Force meets regularly the second Monday of every month at 1 p.m. at the Ezekiel office, and the task force not only addresses local and national civil rights of immigrants work, but we are also working with a community health plan to address health literacy and access to equitable health care. Over the past year, the task force has participated and hosted events and actions, and I believe we have made great strides to create a climate of change in Saginaw in the Great Lakes Bay region. One of the first events that I saw really bring a lot of passion and discussion was an event called Beyond the Dream. It was a panel discussion put on by Delta College, in which Vanessa Guerra was one of the panel participants. I myself, as the Ezekiel leader, Oscar Castañeda of Greater Action Lansing was there. Also, we had Nina Hagnes from Somos Hispanos, and also Rebecca Otiveros Chavez, who is a staff attorney at Michigan Immigrant Rights Center. So, this forum panel discussion talked about deferred action of childhood arrivals, immigration reform, and what we need to do, and what would happen if we continue to do nothing and stick with the way things are. This panel really addressed and stirred up particular discussion about topics like, what does the path to citizenship look like actually in this country? What and how there are a lack of options to individuals who are working towards being able to find a way to be in this country. Citizenship, refuge, different programs like TPS, which have been banned, and programs like deferred action for childhood arrivals. And we had community conversations on what change do we need to make in order for us to see things happen around immigration reform. These breakout sessions also dispelled the myths around immigration, which we hear every day on the television. And then in the end, I feel there was some clarity about steps we could take to work forward towards a country that could welcome a comprehensive immigration reform. I believe it was a real moment where we displayed unity in the fight. Our community took the opportunity to learn about an issue that Saginaw did not make very visible prior to this event, and we moved from the perception of it not being our problem into the direction of inclusivity, this unite that we hear website. In July, our community displayed true collaboration by hosting Fire of Faith, All Families Belong Together rally and demonstration. The rally focused on the separation of families at the border, the reunification of the families, and inhumanity of what is happening at our borders. As a part of the demonstration, we collected toys for the children who are in detention centers by themselves, and we brought them in a cage to Congressman Molinar's office to give them to the children in these detention centers. We requested a meeting with the congressman. He has initiated several virtual town hall meetings, but has not directly gotten back with us. And in fact, this was the moment I knew I would stick around through this transition to a new director with the Ezekiel project. Because I felt called. I felt finally there were people who wanted to go with me, had this passion in them. Do we all agree that it is inhumane to put children separated from their parents in cages? Yes. As a yoga health educator working on my yoga therapy certification at present, I'm excited at this now dual components to this task force. And the group is not only working on immigration and civil rights for immigrants, but also we are working on public health and equity and the very things that leave many folks outside of circles of human concern. This is a video, go look it up, it's on YouTube, and John A. Powell named this topic. It's a very precise video, very clear. Through our task force for health and social justice, we will continue to foster opportunities and platforms where voices were not historically heard, but will be heard now loudly and clearly. I'm excited to see our growth and the deliberate efforts to become more diverse and inclusive, and we are here to unite together to fight for our